New breed, global truth. Yo, what up? It's your brother New Breed. Coming through with another live stream. Hey, what's going on, people? What is going on? Hey man, just throw the whole 2023 away. I'm ready for 2024 whole time. Just throw it away. It's way too bizarre out here. It's getting weird. It's getting spooky out here. Apparently, Jay-Z's old mother elopes with her long-term girlfriend. Man, oh man. On top of that, NBA star Jalen Green goes viral for laying game day strokes on Josh Cristopher. I mean, it's going viral. It's everywhere. And this is all after that Pride Month ends. All of a sudden, everybody's just coming out the damn closet. And I don't know if people seen that video with Jalen Green, but it's disgusting, man. I don't know what type of pregame warm-ups these dudes is on, but it was flagrant. It was a flagrant foul. You hear me? And it's crazy because Jalen Green, he's very athletic, man. This man got a lot of highlights, man. And, you know, I was thinking he'll be like a future role player. And it looked like he back there playing a whole nother role. And I don't know if y'all seen it. And I'll get into that. I'll show y'all a still shot. It's too disturbing to even play the video. But I want to talk about Jay-Z's mom to start off, right? And this is crazy because we know Jay-Z got to be 50 plus at this point. So his mother got to be well in her 70s, if not 80s. She's old. And it seems that she's decided to elope with her long-term girlfriend. So, you know, I really want to hone in on Jay-Z's upbringing. I want to examine the character known as Jay-Z in this video because I can distinctly remember the 50 Cent lyrics. That's what comes to mind when he said, growing up, I was confused. My mama kissing the girl. Confusion, the curse of coming in this cold world. Y'all remember that? Mama, daddy ain't around. Check out my melody. Come on, man. Y'all remember that, right? So I really want to hone in on who Jay-Z is as a person because I think that a lot of single women are turning to this alternative lifestyle out of loneliness and just pure hatred for men. You know, they just hate men. Rather they be scorned or they just were not able to control and manipulate a man. And that's a lot of times why a lot of these women choose the other side because they can't dictate a man's moves. And so you have right now a lot of these ladies going to the alternative lifestyle. So we get to really peer into Jay-Z's life, although he's very successful. But I think the rabbit hole goes a lot deeper than what meets the eye. But before we do so, we want to listen to Gloria Carter, Jay-Z's mother, talk about what kind of grandmother she is because she's a grandmother. And instead of a grandfather being in the picture, you know, her grandchildren are going to be a lot like Jay-Z. And we're going to talk about Jay-Z because it's more than meets the eye with this guy. And he's been laying out breadcrumbs. And I'm going to show you the breadcrumbs, the little trail he's been leaving, right? I'm going to show you what Jay-Z's really about. And I remember back in the day, Pac used to call him just another gay rapper. Y'all remember that? Blank Gay Z. Y'all remember that? On that Let's Be Friends. Y'all remember that joint? That Pac diss? You know, it's a reason why these accusations are out there. And I'm going to show y'all the clues because he leaves clues. He really does, man. He leaves clues, y'all. But here's the thing. Jay-Z's mother is a grandmother. It's a grandmother. Yeah, there's another one, Terry. We talking about Rockefeller Records. Rockefeller was, a homosexual who died of AIDS, and that was the end of his chapter. And that's who you decide to name your company after. Get it together. I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. Now you want to take my spot, fellas? Come on, man. Oh, Nas gave him some bars. Because from what I hear, word on the streets is Jay-Z spent a lot of money on his wedding, and if you spending money on it, that means you in support of it. You know where a man's dollars go, that's where his heart is at. At least 50 Cent was saying he was confused seeing his mama kiss a girl. It looked like Jay-Z embraced it, you know. But yeah, Nas definitely gave him that work. He definitely gave him that work. But we're gonna have her grandchildren, Gloria's grandchildren, seeing her with another, I don't know what we're gonna call it, another grandmother. Grandma and grandma. At age 70 plus, this is what y'all decide to do. These dusty clappers decide to walk down the aisle and say wedding vows and call it holy matrimony. Although, of course, the scriptures tell you that a man shall not lie with mankind and a woman shall not lie with womankind. But, in this world, they do whatever the hell they want to do, right? So I'm going to share my commentary. Let's get into it, man. Let's see what kind of grandma she is, right? And she was on Angie Martinez. Let's go.
What kind of grandmother are you? Well, are you as I like it? I feel like you might be a softy grandma. No, I'm a great grandma. I am not only a grandmother, I'm a great grandma. So, wow.
She's an actual great grandmother. Imagine your great grandmother walking down the aisle with another woman. Your great grandma. I mean, imagine that. Hey, Jay-Z, what do you think Brooklyn feels about this? How do you think the grandchildren, the great grandchildren of grandma gonna, deal with being, ridiculed in school, not only because, the obvious, but she's old, sir. She's old. And you would think that a woman this age would be trying to get her life together because she don't got long. And here's the thing about it, man. At this age, you will be wanting to repent for your sins. You will want to repent and get right with the Most High. These are the ages where you should be seeking the Lord. You understand? You should be baking cookies, doing what you're doing, getting right with Jesus, reading the text, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, trying your best to keep your grandkids out of harm's way. But no. Grandma, on the other hand, is walking down the aisle saying wedding vows to a whole nother woman in her late 70s. And we wonder why Jay-Z is in songs saying 666 murder, murder Jesus when you backmasking. Now we wonder why Jay-Z is out here with all this demonic imagery in his music. Now we wonder why Jay-Z don't have no type of loyalty to anybody. We wonder why. But anyway, let us continue. This is just ruining more generations. Let's continue.
My first set of grandkids called me grandma. My second set, these are the 20-year-olds, they said, yo, you too cool to be called grandma. We're going to call you Gigi. And then I have my great grandkids that call me Gigi.
She got 3 generations under her, bro. She got the 20-year-old kids, no, adults, full-blown adults. And they calling her Gigi. This is what it is. You're right, fam. Broken Matrix says they trying to normalize this, right? It's nothing normal about your grandma dealing with another grandma at age 70. And this right here, and let me put this out here. Time ago, years ago, this would be looked at as a disgrace. Seriously, a serious disgrace. But right now, you know, the world is slowly, incrementally, you know, beginning to accept this type of nonsense, this type of sickness. But hey, listen, I'm straight up Bible, and I'm gonna call it like it is. I think this is disgusting, personally, and I have the right to have an opinion. I think the idea of two great grandmothers, I don't know about the other one, if she have grandchildren or not, I don't know. But I think the idea of a great grandmother walking down the aisle saying wedding vows and having a honeymoon, having a whole honeymoon out here, I think it's disgusting, bro. Nothing about this is attractive. Nothing about this, in my humble opinion, is something that we should applaud in any level, right? That's just my opinion as a Bible believer. And I believe the Lord hates it too. Straight like that. And she should be repenting at this age, but she's a reprobate. And so is Jay-Z. Straight up abomination, man. Let's continue.
Oh, so it's it's a beautiful thing, you know. And I'm that grandma that when they want to have a party, they call grandma. Yo, grandma, you know, we have a little get together.
When they want to have a party, they call grandma, and grandma's trying to get in all of the. She trying to get with all of the thotties. They call a great grandma to go to a party so she can slide through and get with all the thotties, bro. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. This is what the world's coming to. This is what the world is coming to. I mean, it's just wild, bro. It's wild out here. All right, let's continue, man. That's all I'm gonna add to that part. Let me see here.
You know, so like, so could you bring this? Could you bring that? And of course, I'd be like,
is she bringing the paraphernalia? She bringing this and bringing that. This is what kind of grandma she is. She bringing things, certain items to the party.
You do that? I do that. You're so crazy.
And she does it. She's asked to bring certain paraphernalia, and she does it. And this will explain why Jay-Z is on the demonic side, bro. He was raised in demonology. He was raised in do what thou wilt. Y'all know when Jay-Z says do what thou wilt, he wore that shirt and he was proud of it, throwing up the diamond, throwing up the 666. Listen, he was raised by an old witch. He was raised in this, y'all. From the beginning, Jay-Z was molded to be who he is. And he's a mama's boy. He was raised in filth, debauchery, sin. Jay-Z's upbringing is shrouded in the doctrines of Aleister Crowley. To do what thou wilt should be the whole of the law. This is why he believes what he believes. He was raised that way. Jay-Z was literally bred in darkness, bro. You would think that he just took the wrong steps in life and then, you know, he came into this demonic way of being, this draconian law system that he's on, where he's talking about life don't start until the church end. You remember when he said that? When we the actual church, not no buildings, but we the actual church. That's who he was talking about. Jay-Z was indoctrinated by his mother, man. So if you wonder why he's so demonic and why he's so successful, it's because of his mother. You never know who she was dealing with behind the scenes, bro, to get him in the door. Jay-Z probably always was going to make it because she was dealing with high levels of occultism. Telling you, bro, he was raised in filth. He was raised around seeing all kind of drugs, all kind of lewdness. It was probably orgies going on around him. His mom's was probably bringing all kind of women in and out of her room, all kind of sexual escapades, and Jay-Z was witnessing this growing up. Jay-Z probably can never truly love nobody, bro. Seriously. This is crazy, man. But let's continue.
Because I love my family. My family is beautiful.
That's not love, just doing what giving them whatever they want to do, being sinful. It's not love. That's not what a great grandmother should be. A great grandmother should be direction, real love. A real grandma gonna tell you when you going left. A real grandma, you can't do nothing disrespectful around. A real grandma gonna lead you. Real talk. Let's continue.
Get together and have a great time. We're loud, we're noisy. We play music, we play spades. We talk mess.
I feel like you're probably nice at spades.
Kind of sort of.
Yeah.
All right, that's what kind of grandmother she is, right? So let me explain something about Jay-Z. Jay-Z has a very unhealthy obsession with the late Basquiat. And for those who are unfamiliar with Basquiat, let me give you a little rundown here. He's a deceased gay painter. And I want you to look up at your screen and get images of Basquiat. Y'all see the hairdo, right? He's an artist. Yeah. John Michael Basquiat was an American artist who rose to success during the 1980s, part of the neo-expression movement, and he was part of the Letter Agenda. And as you can see, Jay-Z has mirrored himself off of Basquiat. The hairdo, the look, he is obsessed with him. Jay-Z has even took photographs doing the same poses as Basquiat. For those who are unfamiliar, close members of Basquiat family actually called Jay-Z out, called him out, and basically was like, hey, you owe my cousin, my brother, some money because you took his whole style. Even some of his album art came from Basquiat. This homosexual man. So what is Jay-Z trying to tell us, man? What are you trying to tell us, Jigga? It's like you are trying to subliminally let everybody know that you are alternative. That's what I'm thinking. And actually, he's been called out on this a couple times, and I'm going to bring out the sources. Definitely going to bring out the sources, but let's read up a little bit on this Basquiat character. Right? Let me see here. Let me see. Basquiat. Here we go. LGBT History Month. Meet John Basquiat. There we go. It's right here. Open Table Network. Look, he was actually celebrated. The Come As You Are. Open Table. This is who your boy Jay-Z idolized, man. This is who he idolized. And let me tell you, Beyonce know that Jay-Z's bisexual. Allegedly. Allegedly, Beyonce knows, man. You know what? You know why she's okay with it? Because she's bisexual too. It's the industry, man. Y'all remember Beyonce's backup singer? No, it wasn't a backup singer. It was a backup dancer. Remember, she said that Beyonce was stalking her. Basically, body jumping, body hacking animals, was doing all kind of witchcraft because they had a lesbian relationship. And Beyonce was obsessed with her backup dancer. If y'all know who her name is, put it in the chat. The backup dancer that had all these accusations on Beyonce. Listen, they all pansexuals, man. Let's just put it out there. Everybody in the industry are pansexuals. Hey, Floridian regular Rollo talk. Thanks for the 5. Says Jay into the it culture, including Drake, is a posse boy. Right, absolutely. This is why most ladies get with them, because they can control them off of that subject. Absolutely. That's exactly right. They can control them because they got honey pots on a lot of these guys. You got to understand, the women that they with got all their deepest, darkest secrets, bro. They all know what they doing behind the scenes, behind closed doors. The whole industry is swinging. The whole industry is pansexuals. Straight up. They all get down like that to get success. If you don't get down like that, you're not going to rise in Hollywood. It's not going to happen. You got to be alternative. You got to go to the parties. You got to go to the casting couches if you want any level of success. Jay-Z is allegedly bisexual. That's why he is supportive of his mother. He was raised around that type of stuff. You got to understand, in Jay-Z's upbringing, you got to understand, not only was he around homosexual women, lesbians, no. Jay-Z was also around gay men because these people hang together. Homosexuals hang together. Better believe that Jay-Z's mother was bringing all kind of different characters around him. Some of Jay-Z's father figures were homosexuals, right? Y'all remember Jazzo? He said Jay-Z into this stuff, and he took his hand and he stuck his finger in the hole. He said, "Yeah, Jay-Z on that. Jay-Z on that." Who would listen? Jazzo knows. Y'all remember when Jazzo said that Jay-Z into this kind of stuff, and they silenced Jazzo? Jazzo pretty much got silenced. That listen, I ain't saying nothing about that dude. Why? Because Jay-Z's powerful, because he has so much money. Let's read up on Jay-Z's idol, Basquiat, right? It goes on to say, an LGBT plus history month, an annual celebration of lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and non-binary history. In the UK, it is celebrated in February each year to coincide with the 2003 abolition of Section 28, a law passed in 1988 by the UK government that stopped councils and schools in England and Wales promoting the teaching of the acceptability of homosexuality as a pretended family relationship. It says, John Michael Basquiat, December 22nd, 1960. Now, for those who don't know, Jay-Z is also a Sagittarius, as well as myself. And I think my brother Rollo in here is as well. But Jay-Z is also a Sagittarius. That's something he has in common with Basquiat. And I believe their birthdays are very close. They may even be on the same day, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, their birthdays are like on the same day, Basquiat and Jay-Z. It goes, John Basquiat was born in Brooklyn, New York City. His father was Haitian and his mother was Puerto Rican. His cultural heritage provided inspiration, and he would often incorporate Spanish words into his artwork. That's why you always hearing Jay-Z rapping about art. Like, nobody cares about that, Jigga. This is why Jay-Z always rapping about, no, I don't do horoscopes. I'm just making some parallels here. Because somebody said, Bree, do you do horoscopes? No. But I do believe there's some similarities to people born in that time span. But if you notice, Jay-Z always rapping. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, you sure they not related? No, they ain't related. They're not related. But Jay-Z is always rapping about art pieces, and y'all notice he does that. Nobody cares about that. But he's really talking about a lot of Basquiat pieces and design. It goes on to say, he was 8 years old. He was hit by a car. Hold on one moment, y'all. Hold on. All right, my apologies, y'all. Had to situate something. Yeah, somebody said I love art. Right, art is cool, but a lot of people not into that. But Jay-Z is really just reverencing he's really reverencing his idol. You know what I'm saying? If you in the art, you in the art. No disrespect if you in the art. But you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to hear that in rap, is what I'm trying to say. Nobody wants to hear somebody rapping about art pieces, bro. That just sounds whack to me, personally. But anyway, It goes on to say, he was an 8-year-old boy. He was 8 years old. He was hit by a car. His mother bought a copy of Gray's Anatomy from him to read while he was recovering, and provided inspiration for his art later in life. So, you know, Basquiat was probably raised by a single mother too. Got him reading Gray's Anatomy, not reading comic books, not reading, you know, something like the Bible, not reading the scriptures. Nah, his mother had him reading freaking Gray's Anatomy. A young boy reading Gray's Anatomy. So as you can see, Jay-Z, he takes a lot of that culture from Basquiat, because Jay-Z was raised the same way in Brooklyn, New York. He was into rap music, which is art, and his mother was grooming him to be a little bi as well. His mother was grooming him just like Basquiat mother was grooming him. It is literally, he's channeling the same spirit, the same frequency. I'm telling you, man, this is what happened when father's not in the picture. This is what happens when mothers grow resentful and bitter, and the man is no longer there, and they raising these young men to be young women. They may look masculine on the outside, but listen, a lot of these guys are sweet as pie, especially in that industry. Especially in that industry. It goes on to say, it says Shawn Michaels, Jean Michael Basquiat, mother suffered from mental illness due to her instability and family unrest. He ran away from home at 15. He slept on park benches and was arrested, then returned to the care of his father within a week. Basquiat did not have a formal art education. His father would take him to local art museums from a young age. Neither did he go to art school. He learned from going through art galleries and was inspired by music his father played. So, you know, notice that Basquiat's mother had mental illness. Well, guess what? Jay-Z's mother had mental illness as well. I'm telling you, the industry is dark. The industry is dark. Now I'm gonna play a video for y'all of somebody actually calling Jay-Z out for basically mirroring himself off of Basquiat, you know, the homosexual artist. Let me see, you know, and he was actually celebrated. This is 2022. This was 2022. He was celebrated in history by the LGBT. And I believe Jay-Z's mother was given some type of acknowledgement award about 5 years ago. She was given some award for some reason. Somebody gave her an award for, I guess, based on Jay-Z's success. Edward Moore, thanks for the $5 contribution, says there was some sus party Jay-Z was at today. Even Joel Embiid posing up. Mad sus famous people are different. Right. Rabbit hole gets deep, man. This is what these people are into. And let's continue. I'm going to share with y'all this video here. Yeah, Deneen Grant. He wears his hair the same way. Yeah, this is one of his idols. Jay-Z is actually taking a lot of pictures in front of Basquiat's art, and art that was very similar from various graffiti artists. He has posted in front of the art with the same hairstyle many times, and he said that that's his guy. He looks up to Basquiat. Now, let's talk about it though. Let's get into it. Let me see. Now, Jay-Z, we talking about Jay-Z being possessed by the spirit of a deceased gay painter, Jean-Michel Basquiat. Here we go.
Worst nightmare. I'm young black kid holding my nuts like cheer. Y'all was in the pub having the light beer. I was in the club having the fight.
Meet Jay before he turned into the gay painter Basquiat.
And I'm like, That's when I start saying crazy stuff because I love looking. I go, oh, that's your big homie, right? And so he image yourself after a gay painter.
Yep.
The big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about.
Hey, Ed over there, oblivious, man. What we talking about? Hey, 50 Cent be on him. 50 Cent say, hey, the big homie, he trying to be a gay painter. You know what I'm saying? And you know what Jay-Z does? Why Jay-Z does that? Because Jay-Z is not an overtly feminine man, but he wants the industry tycoons and those who got high positions to know he down with the program. Yeah, 50 be jive like going in. And you know, 50 would know what Jay-Z is about because he's an opposition. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, they were raised similarly. Listen, they were raised very similar, but 50 seems to have rejected that lifestyle, but Jay-Z seems to embrace it. So like 50 was raised similar. His mama in the same lifestyle, bro. Real talk. Anyway, let's go.
Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
So how did Jay-Z transition into the gay painter? I'll tell you how. Through possession. If you don't believe me,
that's exactly how he did it, man. It's through possession. It's a demon. It's a spirit. Listen, everything is spiritual. Jay-Z and Beyonce meeting up with that witch, doing all that spirit cooking. This is what they channeled to give Jay-Z more longevity. You got to understand. These spirits and these demons in the industry, they move through various people, bro. They move through various people. It's the same spirit. It's called a familiar spirit in the Bible. Same demon, new body.
listen, Jay will tell you himself.
Sinatra. In my time, modern day Sinatra. So, I try to live up to that. I get possessed by the spirits.
He said he get possessed by the spirits. Jay-Z said he get possessed by the spirits. His mother raised him in the occult. Jay-Z's always been familiar with the spirits, man. He's always been familiar with it. Listen, y'all gotta understand, these rappers, they're carrying a persona. This is not who they are. A lot of them are still scared children. A lot of them are still scared little children, bro, that's abused, neglected, programmed, hit with all kind of mind control. They still that little child deep down inside, but when the cameras come on, they channel the demons and the spirits are talking for them. When they on camera, that's what's operating through them, bro. He's telling you right now, listen, I just got to stay in tune with the spirits. He was raised in this, which would also tell you that that alternative is channeling demons, and they believe that. They don't just listen, them same-sex relationships channels demons, bro. Real talk. Anyway, let's continue.
I get possessed by the spirit.
Yes, your boy Jay-Z. I get possessed by the spirits. Let's go.
Probably the frustration of the way I grew up probably has something to do with it,
Look at the similarities here, y'all. Look at this. And this is who Jay-Z wants to be.
I grew up probably has something to do with it,
Well, you think there's frustration in your art?
No, but I think frustration probably caused me to do a lot of it, Like, I had to leave home to go out. In a way, you see what I mean?
You could tell Basquiat was raised by somebody with mental disease. You could tell he's mentally ill too. And you could tell that Jay-Z is trying to mimic his same mannerisms. Like he idolizes this guy. And if I'm not mistaken, Basquiat, I think he died of the big A, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I believe that's how he was taken out. Real talk, though. Yeah, they do sort of look alike. You You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's crazy.
And does that spirit carry over into your paintings, do you think?
He said the spirit, does the spirit cover over into your painting? See, this is spiritual, y'all.
Well, I hope so. I used to think I was getting soft.
You'd hate to think, but you just said you're tired of being the angry young artist.
That was just a joke.
That was a joke. Oh, you like being the angry young artist. Or you're indifferent. You're indifferent. Or
Crazy, ain't it? Nonetheless, things out here is getting hella strange.
Husband and wife there. My mama at work trying to buy me the right gear. 9 years old, uncle lost his life here. I grew up thinking like ain't fair. I cannot get a real job trying to wipe.
I ain't trying to get hit with fair use. I ain't trying to hear this man raps, man. Y'all ain't gonna hit me with that. Nah, we ain't doing that. Come on, content creator. You gonna piece together a video. Don't play the man whole song. Y'all see, I blanked it out right on time, but it's your boy. Now he playing it. What you gonna play the whole song? All right, let's go.
Please like and subscribe to Hip Hop Culture Today.
Redman is in the building.
All right, anyway, you see what it is, man. That's their man's idol, man. Somebody said they want to depopulate and attack immune systems with the big A. Man, hey, let me tell you something like this. This industry is sick. And from what I hear, it was a lot of people in attendance at that particular wedding. They say there's a lot of people in attendance. All the Hollywood it people. They was all there. You know, celebrating these two old women coming together and eloping. That's what they was doing. Somebody said, okay, so was he channeling Big L when he was young? He could have been. Big L passed away. Because you got to think about it. Big L would have been Jay-Z now. Big L would have been Jay-Z. Big L gets gunned down and Jay-Z pretty much took his place. Real talk. Yeah, Big L got killed. So you never know, man. It'd be a lot of blood sacrifices and rituals going on in that industry. Big L was supposed to be the next big New York rapper. Right around when Jay-Z was coming up. And yeah, Big L was better than Jay-Z. He was definitely better. And if you look at Jay-Z's style, it switched up right around when Big L died. When Big L got killed, Jay-Z's whole style changed because Jay-Z was rapping fast. He was wearing Hawaiian shirts and he was rapping like Twista. So, I mean, I just don't know. Just like every like 10 years, every decade, Jay-Z kind of changes. He changes like he recreates himself, which is nothing wrong with recreating yourself. But I believe all of this is connected. Yeah, and yeah, Basquiat died at 27. He was part of the 27 Club. Real tough. I mean, it's getting sick out here, man. You got NBA stars out here doing God knows what, man. I'm just going to show y'all a still shot of this in case y'all didn't see this viral video floating around. I don't even want to play the video because it's just that damn sick. So I'll give y'all a still shot of this one. The Jalen Green video that's going viral. For those who are unfamiliar with Jalen Green, the brother's a baller. You know, he played for the Houston Rockets. And, you know, he's an up-and-coming star. Got a whole lot of highlights, very athletic. Apparently, he got caught stroking his fellow teammate, Josh Cristopher. I mean, if you see this picture right here, if y'all can look up at your screen, yes, those legs that's cocked up like that, yeah, that's Josh Cristopher's legs cocked up like that while he's giving them game day pounds. And this is what's going on in the NBA, man. This is what's going on in the NBA. This is the sickness that's going on. Yeah, this is what they was doing. And you know, it was underwear on. It was some draws on, but I mean, it was game day pumps. The man was like legit stroking this man, bro. In 4K. The video is everywhere. It's like I seen it on Instagram. I seen it just spread all out through YouTube. All of the sports analysis are reacting to it. Everybody reacting to it. So I thought I'd share my take on this. Listen, people want to know what I feel about it because I got emailed this and I got Instagram this. Listen, all I gotta say is this ain't nothing new. Just because some of these guys are athletic and some of these guys are out here, you know what I'm saying, balling, making millions of dollars and can have any woman they want, that don't mean these guys want women. I don't know what's going on with this new generation. I don't know what's going on with the Gen Zs, but it seems that, men and women are like, they are just really lost interest in each other. I mean, I've sat back and watched the club scene, the bars. I sat there and watched it go from all us dancing together, men dancing with the women dancing, dancing with the men, men and women enjoying themselves together, talking, conversating at the bar. And I watched men on one side dancing with their homies, and I watched women go dance with the homegirls. I just watched the change, bro. From my generation to this generation, I just watched the change. And a lot of people saying these guys were horse playing. That was not no damn horse playing. They don't play like that. I mean, if you see the video, you'd be like, ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. Yeah, he was basically giving them the Fleece Johnson booty monster strokes. That's what he was doing. It was hella zesty. It was hella flamboyant. It was foul. It was a flagrant foul. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Somebody said, yeah, more like horses mating. Exactly. Yeah, somebody said they putting a lot of estrogen in a lot of the male's food. That's true. Yep. I mean, this is sick right here. So this is what's going on in these damn locker rooms. This is what's going on while these guys is on tour, going from state to state. You mean to tell me these guys, this is their pre-game, this is the pre-game ritual right here. This is what's going on, man. With the Gen Zs that's in the NBA right now. And then he hops up out this bed with a big smile on his face. And it's just it's sick, man. And they act like they was joking. It's crazy. It's madness, man. Somebody said Gen Zs ain't having kids, man. It's starting to look that way. Man, you got to raise your sons and daughters the right way. Stay on them. Teach them right from wrong. Raise them in the ways of the Bible. Raise them in the ways of the scriptures. Let them know that a man and a man not supposed to be together according to the scriptures. Let them know why. Let them know the outcome. And if they choose to do those things, then it is what it is. As long as you do your part to let them know what's going on, man. Real talk. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to stream too much longer. I'm pretty much done talking about this stuff. It's a sick world out here. Jay-Z and his mother, Jay-Z is what he is. His mother, Gloria, should be ashamed of herself. She's somebody's grandmother. You already effed your son's life up. You raised him just like Basquiat. You raised him to be, a demon, pretty much, a hater of God, a lawless one. You raised a lawless one as a son. And it just is what it is. So, hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section about these situations, man. Use some discretion. No hate speech won't be tolerated in my videos and my broadcasts. So use your discretion. But tell me what you think about Gloria Carter, Jay-Z's mother, eloping with her girlfriend well off into her 70s. And what you think about this pre-game ritual with these with Jalen Green and Josh Cristopher. What y'all think about this? Is this okay? Is this what we doing now? I thought smacking players on the behind was sick, but this is what they doing. They back there humping before a game. And it just is what it is, man. Look, I love each and every one of y'all. With that being said, shalom and peace.